a little more behind the scenes action from 167, which goes down live this Friday night on Prime Video. Stacked card, as we said in yesterday's video. Before we get things going, make sure you check out Slappy's, best vodka soda in town. And make sure you head on over to MMAsucker.com. I will show you guys a few of the articles and the tidbits that we've got going on over there. But before that, let's get into the screen share. All right, so here's the first one. It's Johan Ghazali reacting to Superlek's kick. It's pretty funny. Superlek has a nasty kick, so that's pretty funny, to say the least. That is hilarious. So there's that first one. The next video we've got for you is going to be Superlek comparing Johan to Rodtang.
ส่วนตัวผมแล้วผมอยากให้โจฮันชกไฟนี้อยากให้ชนะแล้วก็อยากให้ชนะให้สวยที่สุดครับเพราะว่าน้องคือผมดูแล้วน้องคือซูเปอร์สตาร์คนต่อไปแน่นอนครับเพราะว่าจากรูปร่างสรีระแล้วก็ความแข็งแรงของจากการที่เขาชกก็เป็นมวยแบบคล้ายๆรถถังเลยสไตล์เดินบวกเดินออกไม่หยุดส่วนตัว
To say his style is like Rodtang's is pretty crazy, because Rodtang is an absolute superstar. So Superlek then goes on to say how he believes Johan is going to become a superstar. So let's watch that one.
เป็นนักชกที่หนึ่งคนที่อันตรายมากตอนนี้ครับซูเปอร์สตาร์คนต่อไปผมยังเชื่อเพราะว่า
He says he's going to be the next superstar. Just a youngster coming into the sport, and you know, he's got a guy like Superlek behind him. He's definitely going to prove that he's got something out there, and we're going to see that and see what he has at 167. This one is Dennis Purick warning Rodtang not to taunt him or else.
He drops his hands and does the taunting things with me. It's not going to be pretty because I'm the hardest hitter in this division. Nobody hits harder than me. With the hands, boxing, I think I'm the hardest hitter in this division. So it's going to be a big mistake if he drops his hands and starts taunting me, because if I just land a nice shot, I know I'm going to put him out.
That's funny. Rodtang, obviously, Rodtang always wants to put on a fun performance for the crowd, and he likes to put on theatrics and a show and all that other kind of stuff. So Dennis Purick doesn't want him to taunt him, and you know, we've seen Rodtang do the whole thing, and who the heck knows? We'll see if he does that. But Dennis Purick has a message for Rodtang. And that's the last video.
Rodtang, I hope you've been training. Okay, put those cleats away. I hope you put them away and put the soccer ball away, because I'm coming for you, man. I'm going to try to take your chin right out of your face and send it to the 16th row up in the stands.
Well, he said, I mean, Rodtang, there was some stuff posted on the One Championship Instagram page how Rodtang actually wanted to become a soccer player prior to becoming a Muay Thai kickboxing guy. And soccer didn't pay the bills. Fighting did. So Rodtang decided to change things up and decided to go into kickboxing. So let's close out of the QuickTime player. I want to open up MMAsucker.com. All right, so over on MMAsucker.com, as we see, we've got Octagon 58 main event breakdown. We've got the 167 press conference. We've got Masaki Nori. He wants to impressive win to become top contender at 167. UFC 303, McGregor versus Chandler in trouble. Now, this is something that we've been hearing about quite a bit over the last 24 hours or so. Actually, a little bit longer, since the press conference for UFC 303 with Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor was canceled or indefinitely postponed. Now, there's swirlings out there that McGregor is out of this and they want to keep Chandler on UFC 303, and they want to have potentially Chandler versus Holloway. Is the swirlings going around the interwebs? Could we see that fight? Maybe. Who the heck knows? UFC 303 MMA Joey posted on Twitter how UFC 303 has actually been taken off of the ESPN Plus purchase list, which is crazy. Some of the free fights, the Conor McGregor free fight and the Michael Chandler free fight on the UFC YouTube channel has been taken down. So we don't know what's happening with UFC 303. Ariel Helwani is trying to update everybody as he hears things. But again, it's very tough to say. So that's something big that's going on. We've got the Cage Warriors 173 main event breakdown. We've got main event breakdown for 167. We've got an interview. We've got stuff for Mikey Musumeci. It's an interview with him ahead of 167. Drew Zahoski put out a post about Poirier can take all the time he needs. And then we've got UFC 302 biggest winners, losers, and all that other stuff. That was a lot. But the UFC 303 thing, I don't know. Keep up with, MMAsucker.com. Keep up with Twitter. Keep up with all this stuff because we don't know what the heck's happening with UFC 303. But we do know 167 goes down this Friday night, Amazon Prime Video, and it should be a show for the ages. So that does it for day 2 of 167 behind the scenes. Slappy's Vodka Soda is thankful for doing some stuff with this video. And as always, I want to say just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share the video, do all that other jazz. Wasn't as long as I wanted this one to be, but, we dove into it and we got things cracking and we showed you guys a few behind-the-scenes things for your viewing pleasure. Over on the MMA Sucker YouTube channel, we've got Fraser Crone's MMA Sucker podcast dropped today. So make sure you check that out. And I'll be back tomorrow with another day 3 of Behind the Scenes at 167.